He returns it for Rice. Still no cross coming in. He pushes it square across for Lewis Skelly. And finally they find Saka on the right-hand touchline. Faced by Raul Jimenez. Works it onto his left foot, back onto his right foot, into the box. The Arsenal fans are on their feet. Well, I was waiting for the flag to go up and it didn't. And Gyökeres with a tap in there from 2 or 3 yards out. It's the first time really that Saka has tested us. Bukayo Saka, and he turned Raul Jimenez inside out. I'm not sure why Anthony Robinson didn't come across and take responsibility at left back for me when the free kick was being taken. He seemed to tell Raul Jimenez to keep an eye on Saka, and ultimately when they worked the ball out to the England winger, he's turned Raul Jimenez inside out, left him on his backside, gone for the byline. I think that he's curled the cross in, and Gyökeres has tapped it in from 3 yards. And it's exactly the sort of start we didn't want. It's a poacher's goal. It's an easy goal really once he got himself in place. He stayed on side behind the ball. Gabriel on the ball, finds Saliba, floats it out to Ben White on this near touchline, Arsenal's right-hand side. Infield for Saka, Robinson goes with him. Saka finds Trossard onto the left foot, goes for goal. Again, the Arsenal fans were on their feet, but in truth, he didn't really strike it particularly well. It was never threatening. Bernd Leno's goal, it was always going wide. He just dragged the ball a little bit well off target.
Yeah, he's cut across it. Unfortunately, though, he's picking up a little bit too much space, isn't he, between those two lines, you know, the defensive line and the midfield line. And he thrives on space, somebody like Trossard. I think he's a great prompter in midfield or the attacking third.
Picked up by an Arsenal player. Eze's there, finds Trossard. Floats it into the box, Leno comes.
Oh, dear.
There's a challenge on him, the ball's loose. Oh, it's a great save from Bernd Leno.
It's a foul on the goalie.
Puts it wide. Well, they're not giving the foul. I think the Fulham players are amazed that there wasn't a free kick there awarded for a foul on Bernd Leno. In the end, he recovered really well. He was knocked to the ground. Some would say goalkeepers get too much protection. He might have just spilled it, to be fair, looking at that replay, but he recovered quickly to make the save. I mean, certainly Gabriel was right in front of him.
He's all over him, isn't he? Yeah.
He's making it almost impossible for Bernd to get to the ball. Pushes it back for Rice. Finds Saka heading for the byline, pulls it back. Oh, great save by Bernd Leno. Ben White still there for Arsenal. Finds Trossard, twisting and turning, floats it into the box. Well, it's Calafiori who gets there with a header. Just when you felt they hadn't really managed to turn the screw since going in front, Arsenal make it 2-0. The 29th minute, it's Calafiori with a header. Trossard with an absolutely perfect cross floated in. Calafiori, who caused us problems at the Cottage. He's so good going forward. And they teased us. The cross didn't come in as initially. Saka then pulled it back. Eze's shot was blocked by Calvin Bassey. Ben White to Trossard. Got it onto his left foot. Well, he's offside there.
He's borderline offside. He is off.
Just seeing the replay, Calafiori's offside,
yeah,
surely.
He is.
There is a check. He's offside. We've just seen the replay on a little screen near us. This surely is going to be ruled out.
It'll be chalked off, yep.
It'll be massively, massively controversial if they don't disallow this. From what we've just seen there, Trossard did a little Cruyff turn, make a bit of space for himself. Clearly, when he finally floated the ball in, Calafiori was in behind the whole Fulham defence for me. He maybe didn't know that. He still had some work to do, and he planted the header past Bernd Leno.
It's ruled out.
It's ruled out, and rightly so. Well, I love VAR. I've always said it. But I can't argue about that, Jamie. From what we saw there, it's not even close.
No, it really isn't. It's a great ball in for Trossard. As you say, he changed the angle with that little cut back.
Yeah, thankfully that just gave Calafiori a split second to go offside to Ben White. There's no point in trying to be clever coming out like that, Fulham, for me. Get the ball forward, down the wings, and let's get Harry Wilson and Jaquazi into the game. Maybe get some service up to Raul Jimenez. We're on the back foot again now. Here's Gyökeres, just outside the penalty area, right-hand side, feeds it in for Saka, onto his left foot. Well, he's beaten Bernd Leno at the near post, Saka. And now it is 2-0, just as we were starting to come back into it. And for me, Jamie, that all stemmed from trying to be too clever playing out from the back. We put Samuel Jaquazi under pressure with the pass. He gave possession away. We never got it back. And 20 seconds later, the ball's in the net. Whether Burnt should be beaten in the near post from there, I'm not so sure. We'll have to look at that again. But Saka really, once he got possession, and managed to hold Gyökeres up, but nobody really dealing with Bukayo Saka. I know it's a lot easier said than done. And he is a gifted player, but he made it look very easy the way he stepped into the penalty area onto his left foot. He fancied he was going to try and curl it around the keeper to the far post, but he didn't. He squeezed it in at the near post, but for me, he's got in too easily again behind Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, he has.
Much too easily, and I think Burnt might wonder why he got beat there at the near post, but Bassey and Anderson are trying to hold their positions. Anthony, for me, has just switched off completely.
He's run on the blind side of him again.
But it's not as if they don't know what he's capable of, Jamie. You know, you've got to be watching him. You can't turn away and allow a player of his ability an opportunity to just step into the penalty area.
Well, Gyökeres has scored one and he's made one, and you think to yourself, if Kai Havertz was fit, he might not even be starting.
They run out of legs going forward, then we could be right up against it. But here comes Trossard, who's really produced it this afternoon. He can be a little bit in and out. The cross straight onto the head of Gyökeres, and it's 3-0. Well, Trossard's passing has just been world class. When you're on the run like that, Jamie, he makes that look easy. That's not easy, to drop the ball perfectly onto somebody's head with the right weight and the right pace to make it easy for Gyökeres. He still had to nut it past Bernd Leno, but it's the work of Trossard here which is exceptional. When he's on top of his game, he really is brilliant. They level that at him, but he doesn't produce it all the time. But he's torn us apart, and the weight of this pass, there's no way Bassey's getting near that. It's always going over him. Although looking at the replay, I'm not 100% sure it didn't flick off Timothy Castagne. We'll have to check that, but I was hoping, I was going to say, having had that one goal ruled out, it looked as if we might not go 2 down before half-time, and then we did. But that seemed to be as bad as it was going to get, but they've managed to find time in the added 3 minutes to make it 3-0 Arsenal. Corner will be from the left-hand side. Harrison Reed swings it in, it's headed towards goal. Oh, Arsenal player went down. Eze in the box. Referee's given the corner on this near side.
I think Castagne made the first contact, didn't he?
Yeah, certainly a Fulham head on it. I think it was Timothy Castagne, yeah. And then they dealt with it thereafter, but it was a decent corner from Harrison. The header wasn't going in, it was going wide, but they couldn't be sure, Arsenal. Somebody's flicked it behind. Well, they wanted a foul there, the Arsenal fans. Mr. Gillett not interested. And then there's a push on Harry Wilson. And
without doubt, he's missed it.
He felt that was a foul, and now there's a chance for Gyökeres. Good save from Bernd Leno. Could have been 4-0. Harry's going mad. He felt he'd been fouled, Jamie, but I thought he was a bit lackadaisical, to be honest. He didn't really go through the challenge, Harry.
It was a foul, though, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I think it probably was, yeah, but now raises the left arm. Decent ball in, but Gabriel got his head to it. Jimenez hooks it back into the penalty area. It's headed away by Calafiori. Tom Kearney heads it back in. Bassi got something on it. Oh, and then the shot was from Timothy Castagna, I think, on the half volley. Unfortunately, too close to the keeper, who shifted his body across and made the save, but half chance.
Yeah, it hit him, Jim. I don't think he knew too much about it, the goalie. He just got his body in behind it.
Yeah, snapshot on the half volley. It came sort of through a defender as well. He would have seen it. Need to keep this out, Fulham. Decent ball in. Oh, it's headed against the crossbar. I think it was Calafiori maybe who got up, won the header, smacked against the crossbar. Bernardo was beaten, well beaten. Here comes Miles Skelly.